Would like to talk to you a little bit about functional nutrition. A lot of you are asking questions about it, so I thought I would give you an overview of what functional nutrition really is. And our basic premise is that we take a therapeutic approach and that we really look at the root causes so that we can get to resolution. And then we look at the full body system, not just one area, but the entire body. And what we feel and believe is that everything is connected. We are all unique individuals and all things matter. But we feel that the healthcare system is broken. There are over 80 million people who have autoimmune disease alone, and most of them are women. And that means that 1 in 12 women are suffering. And most of these women are waiting at least 4 months or longer to see a doctor. And then they're seeing as many as 4 doctors before they can really get a diagnosis. But functional nutrition can help fill that gap. In the meantime, healthcare has its place, and we definitely recommend many times that you see your healthcare professional, and we actually coordinate our nutrition programs with your family doctor. And we feel that there are 3 roots and many branches. The 3 root causes of illness are the genes, genetics, digestive system, and inflammation. And there are many, many branches. We have the 3 roots, but we have many branches. And those are the signs and the symptoms and the diagnosis that we've received. And like I said, we're all unique and we're all different. So we may have many different symptoms, many different signs, and a couple of different diagnoses. And many of these branches are things like acne and migraines and joint pain, Hashimoto's, fatigue, insomnia, lupus. There are many, many more. And in functional nutrition, we really look at these 3 roots and the many branches. We spend a great deal of time trying to get to the bottom of what's causing. It's like going into the soil of our bodies and our full body system and look at what is really causing the issue before we look at trying to treat. Or many doctors don't even get to the diagnosis stage. They just try different medications, and some work and some don't. But many drugs have strong side effects. And so if we can either prevent disease, or if we can nip it in the bud early, or treat it with lifestyle changes, food, digestion, all of that, we're much better off. And so when we look at the genes, which we talked about earlier, we really look at those 4 different areas that I talked about. It's food, movement, environment, and mindset. And if we look at just one of the areas, so we're going to really examine what food you eat. We'll ask you to keep a journal. We have a very large, long intake form, but that really helps me get to the bottom of what's going on. And then we look at how much exercise you're getting, your environment, your lifestyle, and how you look at things, because we know that attitude plays a huge role in our health. In fact, studies show that people with a positive attitude tend to live 10 years longer than those that don't. And so we're really going to examine that. One of the areas of the genes is the food. That's the first one that we take a look at. And if you want to start already, you can look at eliminating or at least cutting down on processed foods. Eat organic. During the summer, it's much easier to eat organic. And look at the Dirty Dozen. And I have a handout on my website about that. And make sure that you're looking at what are the Dirty Dozen, and really wash all of that food with baking soda, about a teaspoon of baking soda in a sink full of water. Leave it stand for about 10 minutes and then drain it really good. But that will help you get those pesticides off the food. The next one is digestion. And we look at the microbiome, the pre and probiotics and all of that. We look at mechanical, includes how you chew your food, anything else that's going on, any chemicals that are affecting your body, and our structure. We look at all of the organs. And again, one area that we're really going to start with the digestion is the microbiome, or the microbiome. And so we would recommend that you eat fermented foods, kimchi, and different things that, with apple cider vinegar, and also any fruits and vegetables with a lot of polyphenols. And so if you look up polyphenols, you'll see that it's blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, plums, dark chocolate. So there are lots of things that you can eat to get that microbiome going. Again, if you've been on antibiotics at all, you really need to increase this, because antibiotics kill the bad bacteria, but it also kills the good bacteria, along with other things like chemotherapy or certain drugs that you're on. So we really need to look at what's going on in there. And then the third root is inflammation. So we want to look at how we can clear out the inflammation, how we can calm it down, how we can enhance the positives and modulate or control what else is going on there. Because inflammation affects our brain, it affects the digestion, it affects everything in our body. One way that we can really cut down or clear out the inflammation is to cut back on sugar, gluten, dairy, GMO, and nuts, at least for a period of time. And I have a 28-day healthy cleanse that we can get you into. So a week we look at what we want to buy and what we need to put on the back burner for a while. And then for 2 weeks, you cut out these 4 things. And then for the 4th week, we add slowly back, and to see how you feel. We keep track of it all the time. And so I can give you more information on that. But I really want you to remember that everything is connected. We are all unique, and all things that we're doing and seeing and breathing and living matter. So we really want to take the time and the energy to really assess what's going on in your body. And I'm on a mission to change the way we do healthcare and bring diet and lifestyle to the forefront where it belongs. So help me with that. If you have some issues, please check out my website. It's online, and it's at Wellness for Life Coaching. That's the number 4, Wellness for Life Coaching. And I hope that you can find some relief in some of the things that you're doing, and hopefully you'll check me out. You can email me too. It's Connie at Wellness for Life Coaching. So hopefully this has helped. Take care.